Now, Nnaji out of Minnesota won a state championship last year. Goes to work. Brooks to Bishop, giving it his best effort. Smith all the way against him.
Attacks. And Kamani Lawrence clears. ASU pushes in transition. And the lay-in.
From screens and mismatches and allow to drive. They have the mismatch now. Remy's got to attack.
He pulls up over Lucas Seward, and Remy Martin gets it.
Of a crowd, Damian, and they have to come here to the jungle to try and deal with this Auburn student section. Advantage for Bruce Pearl's team last year. Got him a lot of extra possessions. Devin Cambridge on the floor. Deep three, Dowdy.
His head's not into it 100%. Maybe wake him up a little bit.
Teague drives back to Butler, and Butler, a long-range three is good.
Here's Jared Butler checked back into the game and immediately impacts the game.
Ability to create a little bit on the wing. Let's see if they can get Mahoney a touch around there. There he is.
Gets a touch. Gets a flush.
I can coach that.
Extra pass. Connor Nelson. Short on the three. Quick outlet. Mahoney.
That's when he took out and really recognized his talent.
He's always been a good scorer, but you could also see his defensive skills improve during middle school.
Knowing that things were always bigger than yourself.
Gordon really bringing a lot of energy. Great job recruiting so far for this Butler program. They have a top 15 class on the way. There's Benté Schuler, only had one basket during the 3-game tournament that Ole Miss just finished up.
Childs got the pass from Oz. Finished with a career-high 19 rebounds to go with 23 points. Tolson for three, and BYU's finally made one. Their first.
It's the first score of the night for Wichita State. Here is Cincinnati. They've won 6 of their last 7, including 4 in a row. Wins against Temple and the latest against Houston. Nice find by
offensive players, which should even ignite their offense even more.
Cumberland to Chris Boot, jams it in.
He's in pain here, Steve.
Yes, he is. I mean, I don't know what happened there.
Right, the chorus of boos. Elbow J on the way, and he sticks it the top of the flag.
40% from 3. You can get away with your defense not being as good. Talk to Anthony Grant before the game. He said the key to us being as good as we can be by the end of the year is improving on our defense. Really, offensively, they can't improve except maybe to turn the ball over a little bit less.
That's been a bugaboo for the Buffaloes. They turn it over a lot, particularly of late.
A lot.
Right, a deep three. Drains it. You know McKinley.
They're going to have to take a wild shot, and it's stolen by Zegarowski. Alexander knocks down the first.
Tells you how this coaching staff views Mitchell defensively.
Rebound Bishop. Alexander with his second.
Well, all of them, but number 1 in white, Obi Toppin with the ball. He's going to draw a lot of attention from Georgia, but he scores the first bucket of the game.
Anthony Edwards is. He is just scratching the surface of how good he's going to be.
As is this guy. Obi Toppin can step out and shoot it as well. Flyers by 5. Jack White is in the game now for Duke.
And Duke going to try to put these big guys in as many ball screens as they can. Silvio De Sousa is going to have to move turnover fast.
Jerome Rodriguez flies in with the steal.
Not a lot of gas left in the Cleveland State tank. These guys played a lot of minutes from behind.
And Hodges makes it 26.
And Harris talked him out of it. Said, no, let's head to the Classic City and play for Mark Fox in Georgia. And
not only his ability to score, I think he's gotten much better defensively in his time here, which shows his...
Well, let's see if the first half jitters are over. We get a little bit of an offensive flow here in the second half. That's a pretty good start.
Vassell was the leading three to the prominence of a decade ago that it had in the Big East.
One brick at a time. And we see those bricks in their locker room. It's a great display.
Work paid off. Petrucci spins to the baseline, went for the jam.
Yeah, he's put in a nice effort. 6 points, a couple rebounds.
There's Petrucci.
Bowie hands it to Ray. Over to Conte at the top of the key. He'll hand it to Bowie. Bowie will pull it from three. He's got it. DeJord Bowie answers back with a three of his own. Bowie. Over to Burgess, back to Bowie. He's looking for something, can't find anything so far. He cuts in the paint, throws up a floater, it's good. Nifty move by the fifth-year guard. And Hofstra now regains the...
Sasser runs it down. You have to keep Houston off the off. An attempt, in fact. Junior out of Brandon, Florida, junior college transfer. Hinton working.
They're going to try to get turnovers so they can get quick scoring opportunities.
Here's Ayo down the lane, and he gets it to go, and one for Ayo. Bashanishvili gets it to Dosunmu, sees the whole court, weaves and finally finds his lane, lays it off the glass, and in. The Illini lead is back to 17.
Couple of jump shots as well, as he has 14 points. A turnover by the Leathernecks. Now Durham's all alone, and he'll throw it down.
Franklin. Jackson Davis, nice adjustment. Trace Jackson Davis.
That you identified in shoot-around as a guy that really has to get it going for the Cougars. Garza off the window that time. 6 quick one. Well, Bakari Evelyn is on the floor for the first time now for Iowa. The first grad transfer that Fran McCaffrey has brought into the program.
To go. Post feed, trying. Yep. And Sakuki for the toughest. All the momentum right now. No energy in this building. Sakuki, good D. And that was...
This guy wants to doing a good job keeping them in front of them. Quickly has to force it up.
And pitch. Sestina the touch. You talk about extra pass. That's what Sestina gives you right there.
Rotations that are forced by fouls. Those are the rotations that really mess you up as a team.
James double team right down on him, and Holmesley and a cut. ESPN app from anywhere you are. ESPN Champ Week is presented by Principal.
It's true. Anywhere you are, anywhere you're at, you can pull it up. I do.
This week is fun.
Oh man,
all got going yesterday. Holmesley.
Oh, he's slight of build, but a very good jumper.
You know, part of Coach Richard's game plan was to try to get some dribble penetration.
There's a 3-ball. No, backed up. Ray Bernard, a graduate student, a 6'8" lad from Toronto, Canada. He started his career at Georgia Highlands College. East Tennessee State also has been in his resume.
A rare miss here as we cross over the midpoint of this first half, and a big block by Wara, who climbed the ladder that time.
I thought this was
the main course and dessert.
Okay. Stephen Enoch checking right back into the game.
Set to 20 seconds.
20, exactly.
Instead of the usual contingent. Mays. Smart beats his man.
More. Still working on establishing a new culture for the Greyhounds out of the Patriot League. And fitting it going.
Howard. Nothing but... Cowan facilitating. There's a three, in and out for Aaron Wiggins. Offensive rebound by Smith. It's best in their conference as Cowan drives, and the tip back is good by
Xavier Simpson with an open look for three, and Simpson with his first points of the night.
They'll play through Irvin with Walton out of the game. Irvin stumbles. Simpson comes up with a loose ball and gets to the rim.
It's not about, we tournament won 20 games. It's about winning it all. Oh, wow! Acrobatic! Was that acrobatic?
9 points
shots right now for Michigan State, all from outside the arc. This time Winston going to the basket. He's got 5.
If he goes to block a shot, he's got to have his teammates help him.
Markel Johnson missed game 1.
Guys that are smart, they block it to their teammates. Here you see the pack off and running. Wow, wow, what a pass, Markel Johnson. That is what you call threading the needle.
That time was Smith, or rather Hudson. Rice goes the other way. His layup is good, and he's fouled. Jabari Rice goes coast to coast, lays it in, and he's fouled. Rodriguez puts up another 3. No. And the rebound taken away by Rice. Rice lays it in.
Tre Jackson. Tough shot. Ill-advised. Watley the rebound. Perkins accelerates. Drops it off. There's...
9-0 over North Dakota. Summit League crown to the winner. And a trip to the big dance. 4 on the shot clock. Ward leaning in, left-hand finish.
Score on the offensive end.
Sean Allen Ikens, he's been in double figures in all but 4 games this year, and 2 of them were against North Dakota State.
Hamlin going to have to find a lane pretty quick. 3 on the shot clock. Driving in, the spin, and a wide open look.
And son of the all-time scoring great here, Dad Henry, program leader in points. Hamlin twisting, gets buckets by Henderson. To Alita. Sharp for 3. Wow. Got it! And the foul!
Is responding right now. Darius Roy goes out with 2 fouls, but the point guard is 6'2", junior, running the show right now.
How about Murphy, right in the face of Wesson. No good off the front rim. And now Caleb Wesson has it, going up. Hello!
A lot of passing early on in this game, trying to set up their looks. Wesson to the corner. He has Jackson open, and Jackson drops that 3.
Post, but you have to make yourself available as a perimeter player.
Now Reeves. Good ball movement from the Sooners. Doolittle with the spin and the
1. And Gonzaga was taken to overtime by this Oregon team.
Stephen F. Austin, where Danny Casper came on the scene. Beautiful play.
End of the shot clock for the Ducks.
Great defense, Evan Batty.
Richard gets into the paint, hangs and finishes.
Near side wing, 12 to shoot. Wheeler jumps the passing lane. 2-on-1 break for the Lions. Off the backboard, Stevens throws it down. What an oop, Wheeler to Stevens. And the Shore takes a timeout.
210 now in his career. Stevens on the baseline, leaving for Watkins, and he'll go to the line for 1 more.
It's up by Ali Begovic. Diallo with the left, the bump and the foul. Now Bullock with the steal. Diallo with the dunk.
6-2, VCU on top early go. Both teams are 5-2 in the Atlantic 10. Golden's 12-footer is good.
That was the first time they trapped in the game.
Golden gets the tip. Outside to Gilliard for 3. Got it! First bucket of the night for Gilliard. It's 11-1 run for MDU.
Robert comes down and he's got some moves. Left to right, right to left, shake and bake.
Baker's taking so many big shots up top.
There from Young, open up that crease and compound Bowie in the corner. Baker hasn't scored with 5 to shoot.
Here's Ford quickly to the basket with a foul.
Did you see that look, Escu, by the way? Just a pedestrian 31 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. I'm going to admit, I am going to the women's game tomorrow, and I am going to fanboy out. I am such a fan of Sabrina Ionescu. If you have not watched her play, she is can't-miss television. She's accomplishing history.
I don't even think the guys in Vegas are nervous about this one. 12.5 for people who know.
Really, 12.5, huh?
12.5. 12 and a hook, as they say.
Oh, and the rainbow triple.
That Preston makes, got caught for dogs here.
They're 11 of 22 for 3. Fagan to inbound, gets it into Shackle. Shackle to Flynn for the win. It's good! Oh, Malachi Flynn!
From a basketball family, of course, his father played in the league. Here's McKnight. Powell comes off a screen, shoots a three, got it.
Kyle Young sets the high ball screen. Pickett for 3. Down it goes.
Well, I guess if you got Jan Pick on your team, you can take.
Amper tracks down the offensive rebound. This time it's Carey left alone. Bang.
Where's number 12? And if you're asking, no, he did not bring his band.
Or his cowboy hat, as far as we know.
9-5. Duke leading. Stephen F. Austin. A lot of dribbling for Harris. Up and in.
And that's the kind of basket that Harris has in years.
Stephen F. Austin, as a university, has produced an NFL MVP. Dan Bonner, you should know this. Not too far away from where you live. The Washington Redskins Mark Mosley, place kicker, NFL MVP.
They're more of a dribble drive pull-up team plus the post-up. Coleman gives it up. Gerald Liddell returns a favor. Coleman knocks down. Coleman. Courtney Ramey running the point. Notice Nojel Eastern has checked Ramey on the last few possessions. Coleman, the lefty, knocks it.
Versov is in the game, and he's in the scorebook on that rebound. Jamias Ramsey, quick shot, good for him that it dropped in.
Your copy of Raider Power by going to TTU, by going to TTU.org. Guys, back to you.
Colin Velt hits another 3. There's 3 letters that come to my mind. Can you guess? Shot clock. A couple of new rules trying to speed up the game. I think it's been pretty successful so far this year, Coach. Love it. It's been fun. Colin Velt hits the 3 and a 4-point.
Play well. He's had so many people at the game and they get distracted, lost focus.
Fine to shoot here after the Bruins recovered. Singleton, Smith, off the bounce. Smith, step back on that. Dosunmu. There's Christian, looks behind.
I'm undefeated, but I never won a game as a player. In the game by the same passer, Gerald Hyder.
And it's Sam Merrill.
Already above his average, which was 1 point per game coming into the game. Fight for the loose ball and won by the Catamounts. Virginia held Columbia to just 29% from three-point distance in the win on.
About that, he's really getting back into a rhythm. I think this Virginia team is going to be really good when they get later in the season and their guys get comfortable shooting the ball from the perimeter.
He played 33 minutes against Columbia on Saturday. Final seconds of the first half. A lot of dribbling from Smith, and now Lamb for 3.
Goes side to side, not afraid to attack off the bounce. The Cats. That's Bey. A great balance by Army. Bey. And Robinson, another rebound. How about that?
In transition now, see if Syracuse wants to push the tempo a little bit. Carry around the back, slicing in and rejected with authority by the big fella. Diakite with his second block of the second.
How to play fast and see if they can get Virginia to get out of their comfort zone.
Pick and pop, now Diakite, the flush!
And here comes West Virginia again, looking to hit their 3rd straight field goal. Hank, how about your keys to victory for WVU?
Well, West Virginia get out in transition, and there's going to be bench production, and that's for...
Harper was big against South Carolina, his first shot, and there's Mahoney again trying to split defenders, but...
Fondren blew a tire. Foul
the open man, Chase Claxton. Vonderan comes up to get it. He's been great in this first half, and he finds Claxton again. 2 feet in the paint.
Done it before on the court as a player, and certainly coaching this team at a high level.
After the Kirkwood bucket, Yale trying to answer. Rolling to the rim and throwing it down. On the attack against Monroe, the miss. Bassie tried to tip it back up and in. Couldn't get the follow.
5-on-4 right here.
Atkinson once again down.